showing any support to him. He said, and I quote, "I'm very, very disappointed in NATO because they were not there. You know, we spent trillions of dollars on NATO in order to protect Europe and Russia, and we've always been there for them. They cannot do it without us." Now, this is very important because these statements have been made by Donald Trump in the last 2 months as well. He has been expressing disappointment with NATO, accusing them of not showing any support when it comes to war, not helping him in reopening the Strait of Hormuz as well, and once again saying that he's very disappointed that on one hand he has spent trillions of dollars on them in order to protect Russia and Europe, and at this point in time when he needs them, they are not coming out in his support. Let me once again bring in my colleague Mayank on this. Mayank, put this into perspective because this is not the first time that Donald Trump has made a statement against NATO, accusing them of not showing any support when it comes to the Iran war. But at this point in time, once again reminding them that he spent trillions of dollars on NATO, but when he needed their help, they said that it is not their war to fight and they will not be helping Trump in reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Take us through what has happened in the last 2 months.
See, right from the beginning when the war had started, it had come out, in first 4 or 5 days it had come out that operation would be elongated, which is Epic Fury. I'm talking specifically about Epic Fury. Israel's operation is called as Roaring Lion. So Epic Fury, when it came, when it started, in first week only, it was clear that it will be elongated war. So in that case, President Donald Trump had started making requests, or he was talking about the NATO nations to join the war. And the statements which had come out from that time only, or the kind of messages which are coming out, was clear that NATO won't be sending its capital warships or won't be directly participating into the war. And the complaints had begun since then only. What you see now is actually has a past, and right from the beginning of the warfare it had started. The only country which was about to send certain equipments, which are defensive equipments, air defense equipments, was Italy. But there were certain indirect help, support in terms of reconnaissance, intelligence. It was there. So what you see is actually the specific issue came when the Strait of Hormuz was there. Donald Trump wanted that other countries should join in to open movement in the Strait of Hormuz, and that did not take place. It was actually the brimming point. Actually, it is something which brought the things to its end. And since then, he had been talking about these things, and the way the words had been harsher to say that, and there were also discussions by experts that whether this will last and in what shape will it be after the war and
Absolutely,
all.
because he has been repeatedly also threatening to withdraw the United States from NATO as well. So it remains to be seen what the allies have to say on this recent statement. Stay on with us. We have another breaking update coming in, and this is regarding what is happening there in the United States. Now, even as Iran seeks the global support, Donald